I still hear the scream sometimes. It wasn't just fear, it was heartbreak. That was the night Ebube vanished under the baobab tree. The night we all felt the weight of the ancestors' anger. Ebube was the king's daughter, beautiful and proud. Everyone in Umudim loved her. We all knew the prophecy from the day she was born. The elders warned she must not marry a stranger. If she does, the land will suffer. Everything changed when Pastor John arrived. He came with his Bible, his strange songs, his soft voice. He wasn't like us. His skin was pale, his hair light, and he didn't understand our ways. But he was kind, and people listened. Some thought his words were dangerous, but others were curious, like Ebube. At first, no one noticed how much they spent together. She went to his gatherings more often than anyone else. Then they started meeting in secret under the baobab tree. I saw them once, but I didn't say anything. She was the princess. Who was I to question her? Then the village started to change. The crops wilted for no reason. The river, always so clear, turned muddy and bitter. Women complained of strange dreams, and the animals grew restless. The oracle, Mama Nkem, warned that something was wrong. The ancestors are angry, she said, her voice low and heavy. The prophecy is being broken. That evening, the king summoned Ebube. The entire village gathered outside his hut. Listening, he asked her if the rumors were true, if she was in love with Pastor John. She didn't deny it. I love him, she said. Her voice was steady, but we all felt the crack in her words. The king's voice boomed. You will end this. If you don't, you will bring ruin to us all. She didn't deny. Instead, she ran. We followed her to the baobab tree, though we stayed back, afraid. Mama Nkem was there, waiting. She had smeared white chalk on her face and carried a staff. Ebube arrived. Pastor John was with her. His eyes wide, his face pale in the moonlight. You should not have come here, Mama Nkem said. Her voice wasn't hers anymore. It was deep, cold, and patient. We love each other, Ebube cried. Why is that wrong? It is forbidden, Mama Nkem replied. The ancestors will not allow it. Pastor John stepped forward. This isn't right, he said. Your spirit can't control her life. Mama Nkem raised her staff. The wind picked up, cold and sharp. The leaves rustled and the ground trembled. The ancestors have spoken, she said. This love will destroy us all. Ebube tried to shield John, but it was too late. A flash of light burst from the staff, blinding us. When we could see again, John was gone. Not dead, just gone. His shadow lingered on the ground for a moment before it faded. Ebube fell to her knees, screaming. Her voice broke something inside all of us. Then the wind carried her scream away, and she disappeared too. leaving only her torn dress behind. We stood there in silence, too afraid to speak. Mama came, turned, and walked away, her staff thudding against the ground. The next morning, the crops stood tall again, and the river ran clear. Life in Omudim returned to normal, but no one spoke of what happened under the baobab tree. Sometimes late at night, I think I hear Ebube's voice in the wind. They say she's still out there searching for John, her forbidden love. But I know the truth. The ancestors don't forget and they don't forgive.